Purple Monkey... Understand the girl in the fern. Hey, welcome to PopCast, a crowd-sponsored yo-yo show. Huge shout-out to John Anderson and Taka from Spin Gear and my 92 other sponsors over on patreon.com/DocPop who make this possible, these videos possible. What are these videos? Well, PopCast is my way of just kind of exploring something I like about yo-yoing, usually a trick concept, and that's what I'm going to do today is talk about a trick concept called Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Purple Monkey Dishwasher! And to do that, I asked Max, aka Edition Yo-yos, to come and join me so you can learn this trick. Max, what's up?
What's up, Doc?
Boom.
It started from the back and he meant it. Skinner said the teacher's a crack any minute. Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Have you ever Purple Monkey Dishwasher?
I have never Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Okay, you've seen me do Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Yeah, I've seen you do Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
The basic idea of Purple Monkey Dishwasher is you're in a mount, you're going to hop the yo-yo outside of the mount, you're going to circle around it like a jump rope, twist your arms completely, and then catch it back exactly where you were.
I heard Skinner say the teachers will crack any minute.
Skinner said the teachers will crack any minute. Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Well, we'll show him, especially for that Purple Monkey Dishwasher remark.
Purple Monkey Dishwasher basically starts with a wrist mount. The yo-yo hops off, goes behind, goes in front. I circle it, and I do a twist and catch it. Just like that. Bam. Yes, just like that. And I think I can teach this trick to you. Before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about the trick's history. Back in the late 90s, Taylor Whitley created a trick called Ouija-bo. And Ouija-bo was referencing an episode of The Simpsons where I believe Bart was playing a word in Scrabble and played Ouija-bo, a made-up word. And it's just like one of those kind of classic things that's turned into a yo-yo trick. And I was like, I want to name a trick after a Simpsons reference. So as soon as I found kind of like a thing I liked, I then had to go through and kind of look for a fun reference.
Well, we'll show him.
And before we get started, Max, you brought a new yo-yo. What is this?
So this is the OP Balloon. This is OP Yo-yos, Only Pink Yo-yos. It is a company led by Jordan Blofeld over in the UK, and it is rather interesting. It's kind of a deep H, almost like a flared out or even fat tire type shape.
It's a beast.
Yeah, it's just huge. It's something that's going to catch you by surprise because generally big yo-yos, sometimes they lack power, they lack spin time. They're usually very much on the chill side. And this thing, we feel, has that OP kind of, it is super powerful for what it is.
A great yo-yo for learning Purple Monkey Dishwasher. I think the lighter the yo-yo, the better. And, you know, like cartoonishly large yo-yos, like even like the Bermuda, the Python or whatever. I have some like super huge yo-yos that are like really good for learning this trick. So that's my one recommendation, is get an oversized OP balloon to learn this trick. So Purple Monkey Dishwasher always starts with the wrist mount. I like to do a friction mount, but you can do cheese whip, which we talked about in a recent episode, or you can just do, whatever. Oh, you know the cheese whip?
Yeah.
You know the cheese whip? Cheese whip. So the starting point, again, wrist mount, and here. And then the first thing you're gonna do is just hop the yo-yo off towards your stomach. You're gonna just kind of hop back. And so it does go back towards your stomach. And then you're gonna go over, and you got this little twist here, which is totally fine. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna roll our fingers, or roll our hands. Hands go forward, down, towards the stomach, up, and now that twist is out, and I'm just gonna catch the yo-yo back on. So we're gonna kind of do that. Max, why don't you show us that? Wrist mount to the back, hop over, twist. Yeah. Boom. How did that feel?
Good. A little bit, like you said, it is a bit intimidating. I think it's because of the timing. Like, understanding at what point we're doing this hop and twist at the same time. But I think we can get it down.
Yeah, so timing, like you said, that is going to be the important part because everything so far is super easy, but we just want to make sure that we do understand the fundamentals, which it does seem like you do. Now, when you're actually going for this, the thing I kind of showed before is hopping to the back, but really what you want to do is you want to go hop up. That's one thing that'll get that timing down.
Gotcha.
So you're not, like in the beginning, definitely, when you're learning this trick, you go behind, you go over, you do everything kind of step by step. But we're going to try to see if we can go boop and then do that. And just for learning, we're going to see if we can go. So we're hopping up from behind and over and then twist. We're going to try that?
Cool.
Oh,
I just went for it.
yeah, you went for it.
Cool. It's close.
Yeah, it's really close.
So let's see. Hop over. So that's going to be kind of our first step here. And then rotating to the front.
Yeah.
So from back to front.
Yeah, and I think that rotating, I think that's the only thing you need to get used to, and then the timing is going to work itself out. I noticed when you did your rotation, you had just like you had kind of a little bit of it was like stuck
it was a
weird.
kink about here.
So
Got
that's
stuck around my hand.
That's just where like practicing just this, trying to get that. I think just getting used to that will get you ready for the next to do the landing. So let's just practice that curl in again. So hop forward.
Yeah, so just making sure I keep my hand curled when I come in. It seems like it's just getting stuck as if I'm grabbing with my finger.
Yeah.
So let's see. I guess. Nope.
So there you tried kind of curling your hand in, it looked like.
Right.
And yeah, you want to keep that just big and open. It like no like you just want kind of like your wrist in there. Matter of fact, I think when I first made this trick, I think I did have my wrist all the way in when I was doing it.
That would make sense.
Just to keep my fingers out of the way. And as I got better, I was able to kind of recreate that on my fingers. But if it helps, if you are kind of finding it's getting stuck, try just treating it like, handcuffs, like keep it around your wrist and see if you can do that. We're just focusing on that twist too.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's the timing. All right. Yeah, now it's just the timing thing. One day.
So we've got that idea that you hop back, you go over, and then you've got your wrists twists. So yeah, like you said, it's just going to be timing.
Right.
And yeah, I think you're right there.
Let's see. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, close. It's kind of like a kickflip, but for 1A in a wrist mount.
Do a Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
It's right there. I think this is where. There it is.
Yeah. So one thing I wanted to say is when I do this trick, my whole body is moving around. I just have this kind of like, drop, when I'm doing it. And you'll see contact jugglers do something similar. When they're catching something, they'll kind of like sink their hand to kind of cushion it. And that's how I'm getting just that last little tiny bit. So if you're trying to do this really static, maybe try, getting those knees bendy and, trying to drop your whole body with it. And that might help you. Definitely when you're going for the double, where you do this twice in the air, you're absolutely going to have to like float and get as much out of that. But even when I'm not using my knees, you'll definitely see my hands, kind of drop. Boop.
Kind of almost reminds me of like kendama.
Mhm.
They're always engaged with their body. Anytime they're doing anything crazy, you'll see those guys go all the way down, all the way up. So I'm sure you could hit a triple. It just depends on how far you want to.
I hit a triple once in my 20s. Ugh, I was much more spry then.
It's not as intimidating as you said initially. Like, that whole mental game is just going and trying the trick. And like you said, putting it back here on the wrist does actually help you. Thinking that it is kind of like handcuffs and forcing your wrist to do more of the motion and not really worrying about your hands does actually clear up a lot of misunderstandings about how the trick might be done.
Yeah. I definitely, I saw it kind of hanging on your fingers,
Right.
And maybe even sometimes just getting just roughly caught on that knot or whatever, and just like, it did seem to me, even though I don't do it on my wrist anymore, when I kind of pushed it back, I'm like, oh yeah, I can definitely see if you're struggling with that twist and keeping that thing opening, put it on those wrists, and again the key points again, the yo-yo hops from the back and it goes forward. You're going to go around it, kind of midair like a jump rope, and that the hands are going to do this motion, this rotation. Boop. So that's Purple Monkey Dishwasher. I hope you enjoy it. And I talked about it being a concept. There's the trick Purple Monkey Dishwasher, but there's also this whole idea that you can kind of add this little flip into just about anything. For instance, we talked about doing it from a wrist mount, but you can actually do this from, if you go over your wrists. So this mount kind of puts you into that green triangle. Well, if you use that to go boop, boom, right? Just the same exact motion as the other one. So you can do this also, I just found recently you could do it from a 1.5 mount as well. Now, when you're doing that one or when you're doing a double or nothing, for some reason you actually change the direction. So you're going to go in the front and then over towards yourself. So you actually go the opposite direction. And you hook your fingers the other way. But yeah, there's tons of variations for this trick, so I hope you enjoy it. Orange, you glad you watched that episode with me? Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to Clifton for editing and directing this video, to Max for hanging out, showing me his yo-yos, and learning this trick with me. And thanks to all of my sponsors over on patreon.com/DocPop. This is a crowd-sponsored show, so huge shout out to everybody over there. If you sponsor the show on patreon.com/DocPop, you can join the virtual yo-yo clubs I do once a month. You also get special offers, exclusive yo-yos. So check that out. Thanks to all of my sponsors, and thanks to you for hanging out. You're the best.
It started from the back and he meant it. Skinner said the teacher's a crack.